guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell, it's the same night, ha ha ha. I'm watching season 1 episode 4. This one was Blocking, and it was shorter. Like, I actually wasn't prepared for the scene that was the last scene to be the last scene. But yeah, so let's get into everybody. Carlos didn't have much. Big Red was really funny at the beginning, at the one of the first scenes. So I guess let's do character by character like I usually do. I always lie. I'm like, I'm gonna Kenny JD this thing, which is, if you don't know who that is, just look her up on YouTube. She's great. I would call it a plug, but she's got significantly more subscribers than me, so I don't think that counts as a plug. So yeah, the first scene is like Nicole and EJ fighting about, the fact that he stole Shorty's phone, and they technically pseudo breakup. I don't think it's an official breakup. She's blocked his number by the end of it, so I don't know. But the argument's fine. It's very valid. It's like him trying to fight her, blah, blah, blah. My problem is when they get inside and he's trying to, well, actually no. Well, he's looking at her like, okay, let's just do this. And it's like, don't try to talk to me like I'm not mad at you. But it's her in that singing and her not, I get it, like, okay, she's a kid in this, or actually no, Olivia Rodrigo's pretty young, but it's like, you're an actor, you wanted this part, you want to be an actress, you want to whatever, you need to, like Miss Jen, and Miss Jen, she's real, I'm really coming around to her. She said it like, I get, people have things going on, I completely understand, but when you're here, you're here, you know what I mean? Like, this is what we're doing. Ricky's is a little different, it's a little hard. But yeah, that was that. I will say it was a pretty big revelation on her part, or on his part, that he poisoned, that's so dramatic. He fed the girl from whatever summer camp they went to, the person who she was the understudy to, like, fed her a bad something. And that's really the only reason that Nicole got that lead part for their summer camp, because somebody got sick and he intentionally got Shorty sick. And I'm like, that's really messed up. You know what I mean? Like, that's really messed up. So I wasn't a fan. It's like, I don't know, you do what you do for, I wouldn't have admitted to it, actually. Let's just put it like that. It's something I would have probably done, maybe, but it's never something I would have admitted to. That's going to the grave. It's going to God in the grave. Yeah, they never need to know that. And then the whole, would you have gotten it otherwise? She didn't need that, because then it's like, her whole thing is she thought she earned it. That's her whole thing. She doesn't want something half-assed. She doesn't want it because something happened to somebody else. Like, Nicole wants something because am I gonna break and call her Nene? We'll figure it out. Whatever comes out. If I say Nicole, you know who I'm talking about. If I say Nene, you obviously know what I'm talking about. She's like, I want to earn it. I don't ever want anything handed to me. Like, that's her thing. So, yeah. So, her whole plot this episode was being mad at him, rightfully so. I think they're broken up, thank God we're done. His plan to get her back, honestly, no, there was the confrontation between EJ and Gino. I wouldn't call it a confrontation, it was just like an aggressive conversation, which might be the exact definition for confrontation, I don't know. But it was like, you already got me into this. I didn't get you in anything. I handed you the phone, but you chose to look. You chose to take it out of said room to your car, look through it, delete a voicemail. You chose, and then lie about it. Like, you chose all of those things. Like, yes, did she plant the seed? Yes, but you watered it, fed it. You're the reason that this tree has grown. That's on you, sir. So, like, she did the bare minimum. Like, she did the bare minimum. So that was that on that. And he was like, seniors don't listen to sophomores. What kind of line is that? It doesn't, it's very irrelevant, because it's like, if you weren't going to listen to her, you wouldn't have taken the phone, or you wouldn't have done anything else. So you're listening pretty damn hard so far. So pardon her for assuming that you would. Now, I don't know how taking her to the dance, I don't know if it's supposed to be a jealousy thing, if she's gonna go like yell at him, break his heart or something like that, and then Nina feels bad. Nina, see, I want to call her Nina. That's what I want to call her. And then I say Nina and I get House of Anubis teas in my head, because that's where my mind goes. But because that show's great. Anyway, I'm eventually gonna do this thing. I guess I'll introduce it here, it doesn't matter. It's called not a guilty pleasure watch. or like it's gonna be like the You Hate It But I Love It series, where I watch a bunch of stuff that like is popularly hated, but I love, like, they're my guilty pleasures. I love them to death. I don't care that people consider them bad TV shows, bad movies, bad whatever. I love them. So that'll be in that. I don't know yet where Twilight's gonna fall in that, because like the hate for it is kind of over, especially considering just how present it is in people's lives. So it'll probably be in both playlists. I don't know, like just the regular and then that one. I don't know, 50 Shades is definitely in there. The Transformers movies will be in there. I will say, if you hate the third one, good for you, because the third one sucks. But I like the first two and the last two. I'm getting off topic here, but I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh, House of Anubis will be in that, I guess, because I love House of Anubis to death. You know, Sabuna in this bitch. So yeah, I don't know. So I don't know how this prom thing or homecoming thing is gonna work. I know who she technically goes with, so we'll get to that when we get to that. Which episode is that? Am I getting close? Can we please? Am I getting close? Ah, it's next! Yo, oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, it's next. Anyway. So she was fine. Big Red was hilarious in his first scene when they were actually doing the thing, like just not knowing or anything. When I thought that was great for him. When Gina said it was a choice, when they were like singing passive aggressively, what I've been looking for, I was like, that's hilarious. That was funny. Big Red also, how do you not know your friend has sleep apnea? Have y'all never had sleepovers? He didn't develop sleep apnea yesterday. He's had it for a while. Why didn't you know that? I'm not saying it's something he's advertising, but if this is your best friend, I'd like to think you knew he had sleep apnea. I'm not gonna say poor Big Red. I mean, he's living with it. It's not really hindering him in any way. He probably was scared when he wakes up in the morning, his best friend is just gone. Like, I hope he left a note or a text or something, because that's terrifying. It looks like he got snatched. And then this whole time I thought he had a car. I don't know why. He's a sophomore in high school. I don't know why I thought he had a car, but he was really skating everywhere. That's unfortunate. I'm talking about Ricky now, respectively. That was really unfortunate for him. The whole kiss thing, or almost kiss with him and Nene, it was one of those things. I'm not blaming anyone, I don't think, because it was like the you know, there's the hug, then there's the lean back, but it wasn't like a pull away, it was just a lean back. So you know why he leaned in. I don't think he had to leave. I think leaving wasn't the move. I think he should have stayed, but I sort of see why he didn't. He felt a little rejected, and it's like, I don't know, I'm not really blaming anyone in that scene per se. I think it went how it was supposed to go. It's not their time to like fix things. Like, I think everybody's a little too vulnerable to be reconciling at this present time. So that's that on that. Courtney, I can stop calling her the black best friend, guys. Her name is Courtney. I think she was relatively supportive in this episode, and I guess maybe she's supposed to be irritable, whatever. Nene just like calling out that random couple. They were a little touchy in the back, which was fine, you know, whatever. For her to be like, hey, you don't know him like you think. Who do you think you are? You getting your heart broken does not mean you go and just talk to other couples. It's not what you, like, what? First of all, you've only been dating Shorty for 2 months, so it's not like you were married. Calm down. You know how long they've been dating. They could have been dating for 1.5 years. It's just one of those things where I literally was like, I know she did not just think she had the right to even talk to these people. Especially not, see how far my pinky goes? I see it, ew. But no, like the fact that she actually said that to them, I was like, is she on drugs? Like, is she drugged? Has she been drugged? What is wrong with you? You don't talk to people like that. I was disgusted personally. The STEM teacher, maybe I was wondering, like, I'm like, I semi-liked this episode. I wonder why the STEM teacher was nowhere to be found. Thank you. Hopefully he's getting a haircut or a personality check. I mean, a reality check and some personality, because what the hell was last episode? Oh, I cannot believe he'd had the nerve to talk to a student like that. It's so disgusting, especially someone who's probably already getting naturally bullied. Are you kidding me? Ew. Gross. Gross. Disgusting. So clearly the anger's not gone. Anyway, she said she recovered the voicemail. Did she listen to it? She said she was in the computer lab trying to get someone to recover the voicemail. Did he double delete that bitch? Because, and maybe this is them trying to reinforce the fact these aren't iPhones, because iPhones you delete a voicemail, and then there's still the deleted message folder. You have to delete it from the deleted messages, and EJ didn't do that, at least not that was on camera. So it should have been in there, but I think this is their way to try to reiterate that these aren't iPhones. Get the Apple license, please. It's too much. Yeah, what's T? What else? His parents. Let this boy go to school. It's the fact that he tried to wiggle his way into like sleeping on Miss Jen's couch. And maybe I'm thinking wrong. I'm like, baby, do you have a second set of clothes? Sleeping over Big Reds, do you have a second set of clothes? No. All right. Nene was dressed all night. Like, that boy got home and his mom's like, it's after 11, which probably means he got to Nicole's house. You see me fluctuating between Nene and Nicole. I can't help it now. He got to her house, I'm assuming after 10. She was sitting in bed, fully dressed still. Y'all don't understand. When I come home, they're like, shirt like this, so like if I would have had this on today, then yeah, that's staying, but like the jeans gone. Are you kidding me? I don't even care if they're jeggings. They were like outside ugly jeggings. First of all, that whole outfit was terrible. That outfit was it was giving Rue 21, and only like 5 of those even still exist. So where did you even find these clothes? It's giving Fashion Nova on sale, which some things in there are okay, but it's giving like Fashion Nova on sale, Rue 21 on sale. That was not a cute outfit. I will say Courtney looked great. Gina she's just so pretty. Love her to death. It was a regular outfit, but she looked fine. Everybody looked fine, I think, but Nene. That outfit was awful. Pretty damn bad. I think it was great that they had Joshua Bennett in that Pride shirt telling him he was gay before he knew. Pretty cute. Pretty cute. I liked it. I'm very excited about the next episode, Homecoming, because it's gonna have my scenes, the scenes from that edit that I talked about months ago, but I'm finally gonna get to it. See, this is patience a lot of you don't have, but I've got it and I'm excited about it. I think that was it for this episode. Oh, I started to talk about his parents. Yeah, his parents really having this conversation before him going to school. Just say, hey, sorry, go to school, don't worry about it, we'll talk about it. Like, reassure him. He's your freaking kid, and you're having this like, you can't even fake it for 2 seconds so he can just get out the door and go to school. Like, it was so, I thought it on their part, it was so inappropriate for them to tell him right here. And the thing is, had they just calmed down and said, hey, sorry, we'll talk about it later, we're going to school, he wouldn't have been like, hey, whatever's happening at dinner, tell me now. Like, he was getting fed up. And I'm like, I completely understand why he wanted to know now, because I'm like, the way they were overhyping it and just talking too much about it, he was going to be thinking about it all day anyway. So I felt really bad for him. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of his parents. It's not because they're getting separated. If the love's gone, the love's gone. I think they're portraying it relatively well. Like, I think his acting was pretty okay in this episode. He wasn't overacting to me. I think everybody was okay this episode. It was a good one, very plot moving. I liked it. I'm so excited for the next episode, Homecoming. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed, please do, because the rest of these will be getting dropped in the coming weeks. And I will get back into my movie commentaries and starting my, continuing my DCOM Diaries series. If you haven't watched the videos already in that playlist, that'll be here. I think. Pretty sure it'll be on this side. If not, it'll be somewhere. Pretty sure it's here though. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.